Good morning, students. Yesterday, due to some technical problems, we are able to complete this balance sheet. We have done a revaluation account, we have done a cash account, we have done capital account, and last balance sheet we need to complete it. So yesterday's problem, I'll just read out the yesterday's problem. Kiran and Karan are partners sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:4. Okay? As you know that yesterday, Kiran and Karan, they are the partners. Their sharing profit and loss ratio is 3:2, that is 3:4 ratio. 3/4 and 1/4. Okay? And the new partner has entered, his name is Kishore. His profit sharing ratio is 1/4 share. Okay? He has been entitled 1/4 share. Now these are the old partners. Their profit sharing ratio is 3:1, that is 3/4, and another one is 1/4. And now the Kishore has entered into the partnership with 1/4 share. And he brought a capital of 45,000 and the goodwill of 30,000. Okay, we have done yesterday the revaluation account, all the decreased assets on the debit side, all the increased assets on the credit side. We got a profit, we have been transferred to the capital account, we have done the cash account. Finally coming to the balance sheet. First I will write the old balance sheet which he has given in the question. Okay? Just yesterday's check down his question. He has given the balance sheet, the old balance sheet he has given, that is bills payable. Bills payable he has given, that is how much? 10,000 he has given. Next, creditors he has given 25,000. Creditors 25,000 he has given. Next, he has given a general reserve, that is 20,000. That is how much? 20,000. He has given the capitals. Capitals of the old partners will be given in the old balance sheet. That is Kiran. How much is the capital? 1,50,000. And next, current capital. How much is the capital? 15,000. Yes. Okay. So these are the liabilities. And this is the amount column. Coming to the asset side on the right hand side. And amount column. Okay. Coming to the asset side of the question, he has given cash 5,000 rupees. Cash 5,000 rupees. Next, he has given the debitors. Debitors 35,000. Next, he has given the stock 45,000. Stock 45,000 he has given. Next, furniture is 20,000 and a buildings of 1,50,000. Furniture is 20,000. And buildings 1,50,000. So total on both sides 2,55,000. 2,55,000. 2,55,000. This is the question we have given the balance sheet, the old balance sheet. By seeing this old balance sheet, we need to prepare the new balance sheet. Okay? See, let's check whether we have written the other things or not. Bills payable is 10,000. Creditors is 25,000. General reserve 20,000. Capitals of Kiran and Karan he has given. Kiran capital is 1,50,000 and current capital is 50,000. Next, coming to the asset side, he has given cash 5,000 rupees, debtors 35,000, stock 45,000 he has given, and the furniture 20,000, buildings are 1,50,000 he has given. Okay. So already yesterday we have done the capital accounts. After the capital accounts, we need to prepare the new balance sheet. So this is the new balance sheet which we are preparing. Okay, this is the new balance sheet which we are preparing. So it consists of left hand side and the right hand side. We should not call debit or credit. In the balance sheet, we have on the left hand side, we are having the liabilities. Liabilities. This is amount column. This is assets. And this is amount column. Okay? So when you are starting a new balance sheet, first we need to compare with the old balance sheet. So he has given in the new balance sheet, sorry, in the old balance sheet he has given first one on the right side, bills payable. Write the same thing, bills payable. See here, in the question he has not given any adjustment for the bills payable. So we need to write the same amount. What do you mean by bills payable? The meaning of bills payable. That means the company has to pay some bills, has to pay some amount to other companies or other persons. This is the liability to the company. Next, creditors. So write the same creditors. Creditors. What is the amount of the creditors? 25,000. Write the same amount, that is 25,000. So in the question, when you refer the question, we don't have any adjustment for the creditors. Who are the creditors? We owe money to the creditors. That means we need to pay money to the creditors because they have given some material or money on credit basis to our company. So we need to pay them. So how much? 25,000. There is no adjustment. That's why the creditors are 25,000. Next, coming to the general reserve. Already this general reserve. Yesterday we have done the profit and loss account now. This general reserve we have transferred to the old partners, that is Kiran and Karan. We have transferred that amount, that is 20,000. We have transferred to Kiran and Karan with the old profit sharing ratio. How much? Kiran got 15,000 and Karan got 5,000. When you distribute this 20,000, Kiran got 15,000 and Karan got 5,000. Okay? Next. So already it has been distributed, no need of taking once again. If you take once again the problem will be wrong. So don't take this general reserve. Next, coming to the capitals. This is very important here. The capitals. So whose capitals? Kiran, Karan, and Kishore, who is a new partner. He came with 45,000. That also we need to show in the new balance sheet because he's going to enter into the partnership. So that's why there is a need for showing this Kishore capital also. Okay. So first write Karan, Kiran capital. Sorry, Kiran capital. You can see the Kiran capital how much he has contributed at the time of business, 1,50,000. Okay. Now don't write the same amount. We need to write the amount which yesterday we have prepared the capital account now. Carried down and the balance brought down amount. How much we got the amount? Just check it out. Yesterday we got Kiran's capital account, that is 1,93,500. 1,93,500. Next, current account. The capital account, how much we got yesterday? 64,500. 64,500 we got. Okay? And Kishore. Kishore, how much he brought the capital? Kishore has brought 45,000 as his capital and 30,000 as goodwill. Okay? So Kishore's capital we write as 45,000. These are the capitals of Kiran, Karan, and Kishore. See, when you compare with the balance sheet, the old balance sheet, we have a capitals of Kiran and Karan because they are the old partners. Okay? So at the time of starting their business, the capital of Kiran is 1,50,000 and Karan was 50,000. After that, what we have done? We have done a revaluation account because Kishore has entered into the business. When he has entered into the business, what we have to do is we have to do revaluation account, cash account, and the capital account. The reason is they have to share all the profits, whatever profits they got, the old partner has to share before entering into the new partner, before Kishore is entering into this business. So that's why we have shared everything. That is Kiran got, his capital is 1,93,500 and Karan got 64,500. But at the time of business, Kiran has invested how much? 1,50,000 and Karan has invested 50,000. But obviously, when Kishore is entering into the partnership, they have to share everything. Whatever profits and whatever losses are there, they have to share because they cannot give his profits to the Kishore because he has not entered into the business. He's going to enter into the business. So till that particular period, they need to share everything. So that's the reason why we have given the profits to Kiran and Karan because they are the old partners and they have a right of sharing the profit and loss in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:1 ratio. So that's why their capital has been increased. That is 1,93,500 and Karan's capital is 64,500. Next, coming to the asset side. Okay? He has given cash. Yesterday we have done the cash account. Okay? Just I'll revise this cash account. How much is the cash? Before entering into the before Kishore is entering into the business, the cash was 5,000. Okay? Do you agree? Obviously, because he has given enough one. Next, when Kishore has entered into the business, what he brought? First, he brought a capital of 45,000. That is in the form of cash. That is 45,000 he brought. And what he brought? He brought 30,000 as a goodwill. Plus 30,000 as a goodwill. How much it will be? 80,000. Is the cash increased or decreased? Obviously, it has been increased. The reason is When Kishore is entering into the business, he bought cash 45,000 as a capital and 30,000 goodwill. So the cash has increased to 80,000. So we need to write down cash account is 80,000. And yesterday we have done the cash account. If you revise once again, you can see the cash account how we got this 80,000. Next, coming to the debitors. Debitors account. Total debitors are 35,000. Total debitors are 35,000. That means we need to get 30. Sorry, students. See the debitors. The debitors are 35,000. Okay. Write the debitors of 35,000 in the inner column, and you can see the revaluation account. In the revaluation account on the debit side, we have written as to RBDD, reserve for bad and doubtful debts. That means we need to get 35,000 from the debtors. That is our income, which we need to get from other companies or other persons or like that. But out of this, he has given 5% bad debtors, it seems. In the question, he has given 5% bad debtors. If you take 5% of 35,000, that is 1,750 you got. 1,750 you got. Okay? If you minus 1,750 from this 35,000, how much you are going to get? $33,250. That means actually we will get amount of 35,000. Out of this, bad debtors, those who have not paid the money, those who are not going to pay the money, they are bad debtors. Okay, we are not going to get the money from them. How much money we are not going to get? That is 1,750. That is, write it as less. RBDD. Reserve for bad and doubtful debts. Reserve for bad and doubtful debts. Okay, that is 33,250. The total debtors are 33,250. Next, the next item. Stock. He has given 45,000 stock. He has given 45,000 stock. Okay. In the question yesterday, if you remember, if you recollect, stock and furniture to be reduced for 10% he has given. Okay. We have written in the revaluation account also. To stock 10%, that is 4,500. Okay. So total stock is 45,000. If stock is less depreciated, how much? 10% means how much? 4,500. 10% of 45,000 is 4,500. Okay. If you minus this 4,500 from 45,000, you will be getting 40,500. Okay. You will be getting 40,500. Next, coming to the furniture. What he has given next one is furniture he has given. Furniture is 20,000. Next, furniture. Furniture is 20,000. Right in the inner column 20,000 less depreciation. How much is the depreciation? 10%. 10% of 20,000 is how much? 2,000. That is, the total value of the furniture became 18,000. The total furniture, the value of the furniture became 18,000. Next, coming to the buildings. Buildings is 1,50,000. In the question, the buildings have been appreciated for 15,000 actions. So write it as add appreciation. That is 15,000. That became 1,65,000. Now total both the assets and liabilities will be getting the answer. Okay. See here, up to furniture, after completing this furniture, he has given billings 1,50,000. So in the question, he has given that the billings have been appreciated. That means the buildings value has been increased. Okay, how much it has been increased? 15,000. Previously, how much it was? 1,50,000. Now, how much it became? After valuating, it became 1,65,000. Appreciation means it has been increased. So that's why we need to, if it is appreciate, we have to add. If it is depreciate, we need to minus that one, less. Okay? So this is the problem which yesterday's problem, we have continued this one and we have completed this valuation. Just note down this, all these things. Okay? Thank you very much. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's already on. It's already on. Can you start? Yeah. Good morning. This is Tirupati Annadi. I am your economics faculty. Today, I am going to discuss about the introduction of the economics. Economics.
The subject economics has divided into two major parts. What are the two major parts here? First one is microeconomics. What is the first one? Microeconomics. Microeconomics. And second one is macroeconomics. Macroeconomics. The subject economics has divided into two parts. First one is microeconomics and second one is macroeconomics. First one, what do you mean microeconomics? The microeconomics, the word micros derived from Greek letter or Greek word called micros, M-I-K-R-O-S. M-I-K-R-O-S. What is the meaning of micros? Micros means small. What is the meaning of micros? Micros means small. The word micros derived from Greek letter called micros, M-I-K-R-O-S. Micros means small. And next, macroeconomics. The word macros derived from Greek letter called macros, M-A-K-R-O-S. Macros. Macros means large. Macros means large. So here micro means small, macro means large. Right? Now microeconomics. Microeconomics studies all individual units. What are the individual units? Here individual household. Microeconomics studies individual household. Microeconomics studies individual farm. Microeconomics studies individual community, etc. That means microeconomics studies all individual units. All individual units in the economy. As we discussed, what are the individual units here? What are the individual units here? Individual household. For example, you are studying about a particular household, that comes under microeconomics. Or if you are studying about a particular farm or a company, then it comes under microeconomics. Or you are studying a particular commodity or an individual commodity. For example, what do you mean commodity? Any good. For example, you are studying about a particular gold, that comes under microeconomics. Or you are studying about wheat. This is called particular commodity. This comes under microeconomics. That means microeconomics studies all individual units. What are the all individual units? It may be individual commodity, or it may be individual household, or it may be individual farm. For example, you take individual farm, Tata Motors. Tata Motors is a firm. If you are studying about an individual firm like Tata Motors, that comes under microeconomics, right? So here microeconomics is going to study all individual units, right? Next, macroeconomics. Macroeconomics studies entire economy as a whole. For example, if you take India, if you study about entire Indian economy, that comes under macroeconomics, right? Next, microeconomics is also known as price theory. What do you mean price theory? For example, you are manufacturing a particular commodity, right? As a producer, you have to decide the price of that particular product. On what basis you are going to decide the price of the particular commodity? It is based upon the demand and supply of that particular commodity. That means based upon the demand and supply, you are going to decide the price of the particular commodity. That's why it is also known as price theory. Here, in this price theory, you are going to increase or decreasing the price is going to study microeconomics and macroeconomics. Once again, I am repeating the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. First one, microeconomics. The word micro is derived from Greek letter called micros, means small. Whereas macroeconomics, the word macros derived from Greek letter called macros, means large. Under microeconomics, it is going to study all individual units. Under macroeconomics, we are going to study entire economy as whole. Under microeconomics is also known as price theory, whereas macroeconomics is also known as income and employment theory. Under microeconomics, the determination of price is based on demand and supply, whereas in macroeconomics, it is based upon the aggregate demand and aggregate supply. This is the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. Next, what is economics about? What is economics about? Yeah. What do you mean economics? Why we have to study economics? What is the importance of economics? To understand economics, now we are taking one example. For example, on your birthday, your father gave 1,000 rupees to you. How much he gave? 1,000 rupees to you as a gift. On your birthday, your father has given 1,000 rupees to you as a gift, birthday gift. What will you do with the 1,000 rupees? What will you do with the 1,000 rupees? You have options. Option 1. What is the first option? With this 1,000 rupees, what will you do? You may purchase a dress. Purchasing a dress. Purchase. That is the first option. You have another option also. Option 2. What is the option 2? You may give party to your friends. Party to your friends. Party to friends. With this 1,000 rupees, you may give party to your friends, or with this 1,000 rupees, you may purchase a dress. You have another option. What is another option? Option 3. You may pay your school fee. You may pay your school fee. That is another option. Option 4. What is another option? You may watch movie. Watching movie with your friends. Watching movie with friends. With friends. With your friends. Or another option, option 5. You may give to charity. This 1,000 rupees you may give to charity. So these are the different options. These are the different options. What is the first option? For the dress with 1,000 rupees. That is the first option. What is the second option? You are giving party to your friends. As on that day your birthday, that's why you are giving party to your friends. And what is the third option? You may pay school fee also. That is another option. And fourth option, you may watch movie with your friends on that day, or you may give that 1,000 rupees to your charity. Here, these 1,000 rupees is known as your resource. What is your resource? You are having 1,000 rupees as a resource. With this resource, you may take option 1, or you may take option 2, or you may take option 4. That means you can satisfy one or couple of options, but it is not possible to satisfy all of your options. Why it is not possible to satisfy all of your options? Why? Because your resources are limited. Your resources are limited. That is called you have scarce resources. Scarce means limited. Scarce means limited resources. What is your resource? Only 1,000 rupees. But what is your wants? Your wants are unlimited. Here you have unlimited wants. Unlimited wants. As a human being, we have unlimited wants, but we have scarce resources. Scarce means limited resources. You are having limited resources and you have unlimited wants. Is it possible to satisfy all these wants with this 1,000 rupees? It may not possible. It is not possible. But you may satisfy one or two options. Here you are in dilemma. You are in dilemma. You are in dilemma. Which option I have to satisfy? Whether I have to give party to friends or whether I have to give to charity. You are in dilemma. It is not possible to satisfy all of your options. That's why you are in dilemma. You have a choice. Choice means you are in confusion. You have a choice. Choice means confusion. Which one I have to choose? There are many options. Out of these options, which one I have to choose? Here the problem arises. Here only the problem is going to arise. Which one I have to satisfy? Why? Because you have scarce resources and unlimited wants. Two things we are getting choice. Choice means here confusion, dilemma, problem arises. In your mind, you have intention to satisfy all of these things, but you are not able to satisfy because of your limited or scarce resources. You have scarce resources. Like this, here you are getting a problem. You are getting a problem. Which one I have to satisfy? Like this, every individual. So what are the major problems? What is the first problem? What to produce? What is the first problem? What to produce? What to produce? For example, if you take a country like India, India having resources, but those resources are limited. Here, with these limited resources, what kind of goods the country has to produce? What kind of goods has to produce? That is called what to produce. What kind of goods you are planning to produce? Whether you are planning to produce agricultural goods, or you are planning to produce industry goods, or you are planning to produce consumer goods. What you are planning to produce? Problem. With your available resources, what you are planning to produce? You are planning to produce more of agricultural goods and less of industry goods, or more of consumer goods and less of industry goods. That we have to decide. that the country has to decide based upon its limited resources. And next one is how much quantity. How much quantity I have to produce. First thing is what to produce. You decided what kind of good or what kind of service you are planning to produce, and how much quantity I have to produce. For example, in India, we have less government schools. Assume we have less government schools. You are planning to produce more government schools, and you are providing facility to you are providing the facility of education to all the children. So you are planning to produce more schools, and what is the quantity? What is the quantity? The number of schools. How many number of schools you are planning to establish? That is called the number of quantity. So here the country has to decide what to produce and what is the quantity. And the second problem, how to produce. What is the second economic problem? How to produce. What do you mean how to produce? How to produce means here the production of goods. You are having labor intensive or capital intensive? Labor intensive. Labor intensive or capital intensive? Capital or machinery or machinery. That means the goods produced by labor or machine. How you are planning to produce your goods? For example, you are planning to produce cloth. You are planning to produce cloth. Cloth. This is the example. You are planning to produce cloth. How you are planning to produce this cloth? With the handloom. The first option is handloom. Handloom using. Second option is power loom. Power loom. And third option is automatic machine. Automatic machine. These are the three options you have to produce cloth. To produce cloth, you have three options. First one is handloom. Through handloom also you can produce cloth. Second option is power loom. Using power, and you can produce cloth, and using machinery, automatic machinery. So, out of these three options, which one you are planning to choose? For example, in your country, you have more labor. You have more labor, and using this labor, if you produce cloth, if the cost of the cloth is less, then it is better to go for labor intensive. Or if you think in your country you don't have labor, you don't have skilled labor, then you can provide machinery. Using machinery also you can manufacture the cloth. That is called how to produce a particular product. And third problem is for whom to produce. What is the third one? For whom to produce. Third economic problem is for whom to produce. For whom to produce. Here, whenever you are manufacturing a particular good or service, whom you are targeting, for whose purpose you are producing that particular product, that is called for whom to produce. For example, you are manufacturing chocolates. Whom you are concentrating? Children. So children is your target customers. If you are manufacturing any other luxury cars, if you are manufacturing luxury cars, whom you are targeting? For whom you are planning? Rich people. You are planning to provide luxury cars. So like this, you have to decide for whom you are planning to produce that particular product. Right? So here, these are possibility frontier is also known as PPC, production possibility curve. Production possibility curve. What do you mean PPC? Production possibility curve is a graph representation. Is a graphical representation. That graphical representation you are drawing based on two commodities. To 9 minutes. Why it is decreasing? Why? Because start increasing from 0 to 1. That's why cotton units are going to decrease from 10 to 9. That is in the second combination, we are taking 1 unit of corn plus 9 units of cotton. Combination C, 2 units of corn, 7 units of corn. Next combination D, 3 units of corn, 4 units of cotton. Next combination, 4 units of corn, 0 units of cotton. With our available resources, with the available technology, we are planning to produce 2 products. What are the products here? Corn and cotton. Here we are having different possibilities. What do you mean possibility? Combination of these 2 commodities. In the first combination, how many units of corn? 0 units of corn, 10 units of cotton we are producing. In the second combination, with the same resource. Resources are not changing. Resources and technology is not going to change. With the same resources, we are going to take the second combination. In the second combination, we are taking 1 unit of corn and 9 units of cotton. In the third combination, 2 units of corn, 7 units of cotton we are producing with the same available resource and same technology. Here the resource and technology is not going to change. And moreover, you are entirely spending your resource on production of corn and cotton. These are the possibilities. In the last possibility, E, combination E, how many units of corn? 4 units of corn and 0 units of cotton we are producing. Right? With this combination, we are going to draw the PPC, production possibility curve we are going to draw. So how to draw the curve? We have to take x-axis and y-axis. Right? It's a graph we are taking. X-axis, y-axis, origin. Right? On x-axis, we are taking production of corn. On y-axis, we are taking production of cotton. Right? These are the two commodities we are taking. One commodity on x-axis, another commodity on y-axis. Right? Here we have to take the measurements from 0 to corn is 0 to 4. 1, 3, 4. Right? On y-axis, we have to take from 0 to 10. So here we have to take the gap of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay. What is the first possibility? What is the first combination? 0 units of corn and 10 units of cotton. 0 units of corn and 10 units of cotton. This is the first combination. Combination A. It is called combination A. Second combination, 1 unit of corn, 9 units of cotton. 1 unit of corn, 1 unit of corn. This is the 1 unit of corn, 9 units of cotton. 9 means in between 8 and 10. In between 8 and 10 should be like this here. Okay. This is the second combination. Combination B. Right? This is the first combination and this is the second combination. In the second combination, 1 unit of corn, 9 units of cotton. Right? In the third combination, 2 units of corn, 7 units of cotton. Yes, here this is the 7 between 8 and 6. In the next combination, 2 units of corn, 7 units of cotton. This is the combination C. Combination D, 3 units of corn, 3 units of corn, 4 units of cotton. 4 units of cotton. 3 units of corn, 4 units of cotton. This is the combination D. Right? And next, last combination is 4 units of corn, 0 units of cotton. 4 units of corn, 0 units. 4 units of corn, 0 units of cotton. Right? This is the combination D. These are the different combinations. Combination A, combination B, combination C, combination D, and combination E. How we are getting these combinations? With our available resources. With our available resources. And the technology is not going to change. We are going to find the possibilities of these two commodity production. Now we have to join all these dots. This curve is known as production possibility curve, PPC. Right? From A to E, curve is known as PPC, production possibility curve. In this curve, what we are finding? We are finding different combinations of corn and cotton production. You see here, whatever the combination you can take, all the combinations should lie on this curve only. Whatever the combination you are taking, all the combinations must be lie on this PPC curve itself only. And the possibilities should not be inside and it should not be above PPC curve. For example, you are taking 2 dots here, 2 points, point X and not X. You take M and N. Why this PPC curve is not touching, not intersecting with M and N. Why? Because here, whenever we are going to conduct this PPF, production possibility factor, we have to utilize our entire resources. If you are not utilizing your entire resources, you may get inside of your PPC curve, like M. And with our available resources, it is not possible to reach point N. Here point M and point N is not possible. Why it is not possible? If you are not utilizing your entire resources, then you can find point M. But according to our assumption, we have to utilize our entire resources to manufacture these two and cotton. And we are not able to reach this M point N. Why? Because we have limited resources. We have scarce resources. That's why it is not possible to reach point N. So these 2 points we are not going to reach. And whatever the combination you are taking, all the combination must lie on this PPC curve itself. Right? This is about production possibility factor. One more topic that is called opportunity cost. Opportunity cost. What do you mean opportunity cost? Opportunity cost is nothing but we are looking for the next best alternative. We are looking for the next best alternative. For example, if you observe here, in the combination A, how many units of corn? 0 units of corn and 10 units of cotton. So here you are not going to change this combination, but in the next combination you are changing the production of corn and production of cotton. Here, how many units of corn has increased? 1 unit of corn has increased and 1 unit of cotton has decreased. Here, 1 unit of cotton is going to decrease. For satisfying decreasing of 1 unit of cotton, decreasing 1 unit of cotton, you are increasing 1 unit of corn. See here, for sacrificing 1 unit of cotton, you are able to produce 1 unit of corn. Right? Here, what was sacrificing? Production of cotton, you are production of 1 unit of cotton, you are sacrificing. To sacrifice this 1 unit of cotton, you are able to produce 1 unit of corn in the second combination. If you go for the third combination, combination C, here, how many units of cotton you are sacrificing? Here, 2 units of 9 minus 7. 2 units of cotton you are sacrificing to produce additional 1 more unit of corn. 2 units you are sacrificing here. Cotton, you are sacrificing 2 units to increase 1 more unit of corn. Next, in the combination D, how many units of cotton you are sacrificing here? 3 units of cotton you are sacrificing from 7 to 4. Here, how many units of corn increasing? 1 unit of corn is going to increase. That is raised to 1. In the last combination, you are sacrificing to produce 0 units. That means here you are sacrificing 4 units of cotton and for increasing of 1 unit of corn. Corn, you are increasing 1 by 1 only. But here you are losing your cotton 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. That means it is increasing. Here, what is the opportunity cost? See here, opportunity cost is nothing but looking for the next best alternative. Next best alternative. Instead of producing 10 units of cotton, what you are thinking? You are planning to produce 1 unit of corn by decreasing 1 unit of cotton. That means here you are sacrificing to produce 1 unit of cotton to increase the production of 1 unit of corn. That is called opportunity cost. Right? To understand opportunity cost, we will take another example so that you can understand clearly. example for opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is also known as foregone cost. Foregone cost. Okay. For example, a student has completed his graduation. Graduation. Graduation means degree. He completed degree. After completion of his graduation, he got a job. He got a job with the initial salary of 10,000 rupees per month. What is the initial salary? 10,000 rupees per month. So happily he joined in that job and he is doing the job well. After few months, he met a friend. The person met his friend. His friend has suggested that if you do PG post graduation, definitely your salary will be more. That's true. Those who completed graduation, definitely generally they will get less salary. Those who completed PG, which means post graduation, definitely his salary may become double or triple based upon the talent. Okay. See here. So according to his friend's suggestion, what he decided, he is planning to do MBA. MBA is a post graduation course. He is planning to do MBA. If he do an MBA, he will get more salary than present. But to do an MBA, he has to sacrifice his job. That means he has to let his job. See here, what is the duration of doing MBA? 2 years course. It is a 2 years course. And to do an MBA, you have to spend minimum 2 lakh rupees. You have to spend minimum 2 lakh rupees. Per year, 1 lakh. 2 years, 2 lakhs you have to spend. Right? So, to do an MBA, what is the cost? 2 lakh rupees is the course cost. But these 2 years, you have to lose your job. That means every month, how much salary you are getting? 10,000. Every month you are getting 10,000. Per year, how much you are getting? 1,20,000 in the first year. Second year, 1,20,000. Total, how much salary you are planning to lose? 1,40,000. You are planning to lose. You are interested to do MBA. If you do an MBA, your salary will get high. So that you are planning to lose this amount by resigning your job and doing this MBA. So what is the total cost of doing MBA? Only MBA 2 lakh rupees. Doing MBA you are using this amount 1.5 lakh. So total 3.0 lakh is your total cost to do an MBA by using your job. See, what do you mean opportunity cost? This is cost to you. This opportunity you are losing. Already you have a job, but you are planning to resign to do an MBA. Why you are planning to do an MBA? Definitely in the future you will get more salary. That is your plan. So here you are looking for the possibility, opportunity, next best alternative you are losing. To get next best alternative, what you are losing? This present job. What is the present job cost? 1 lakh. That is your opportunity cost. That is cost to you. Right? So now you understood clearly about opportunity cost? Right. Please stop this. Yes, finish.